AI needs you, the individual, and you, the individual, need AI. And I'm going to tell you why. Welcome, colleagues. George Sloan, myforduniversity.com. We are going to talk about AI quite a bit in the next week or two. I've got quite a few segments on it, but I'll give you a little teaser for some of it, and I'll do that right now. I made two lists, and I'm going to go over them with you from my notes and see if any of this resonates for you. AI is the new hot thing in town. In some ways, I think it's overhyped, and in other ways, I think it's underhyped. But let's talk about why AI needs you. AI needs you to train it. It just sits there in a vacuum, and you have to train it. Train it by using it, interacting with it, and giving it feedback in terms of how good the answers are. And your iterations, every one of them trains it so that it understands you and your needs and your approach. Next, you have to request anything that you want. You have to make a request for it to work. It will not just sit there and pop out stuff on its own. You have to make requests. They call them prompts. And we can talk more if you're uninitiated with prompt engineering. We can talk about that in a subsequent video. For those of you in the know, I would say to you, keep refining and keep getting more specific and building context in your prompts, and you'll get better results. Number three, you need to give it purpose and direction. If it doesn't have a thing to chase down, and that's why I always say it's good to use this as almost like a VA or a virtual assistant or a research assistant. You have to give it purpose and direction in order for it to, be unleashed. It's very powerful, but you're the one that's in control of it because you have to tell it what you want. Number four, you give it something that it doesn't have, and it's one of your human factors. AI needs you to use your judgment and your ethics. The only judgment and ethics that it has are what comes from you or what its programmers put in, and you need to shape it in order for it to fit your needs. It needs you for that. Number five, creativity and novelty. Um, AI is not creative. It's a rote machine. It kind of can read anything and everything and remember everything, but it does not necessarily make unique, innovative, novel, creative connections. That's on you. Um, Number six, accountability and action. Ultimately, when you use it, you're using it as a tool, but you're ultimately accountable for it, and you need to be the one that takes action with it. It can't operate in the real world. So those are some of the main reasons why AI needs you as an individual. Now let's talk about why you, the individual, need AI, and I've got a few reasons for that. Number one, it's a way for you to accelerate your knowledge and your work. It is a great productivity booster. It's not a productivity replacement, but it is a booster. It relies on you to help it help you. So you're able to do things at rapid speed, rapid time, and I've talked about the ways that I use it to help speed things up for me, but it isn't a replacement for me, at least not yet. Number two, you can use it to augment your creativity. Now, I said before, AI is not creative. However, you can use it as a tool to augment your creativity. Let me give you a quick example. Uh, I like using it for brainstorming. I will come up with 20 ideas on something and I will put them in and say to AI, hey, here are my 20 ideas that, on this. Can you brainstorm with me? What other ideas might we add to this list? And in more cases than not, it'll probably find 5 more things for me, thereby augmenting my creativity. And then I can chase down whatever rabbit hole I want to go down based on what I put together and what it put together. So it really helps you that way. Okay. Number three, decision support and insight. You can prompt and question it. I use it as a devil's advocate. I'm going to do a whole post on this in the coming weeks. The 1-3-1 model. What is this? The 1-3-1 model is you define one problem, you come up with 3 possible viable solutions, and then you recommend one. Well, how you could use it, and why you might need AI is you can use it from the perspective of evaluating and helping make decisions based on what the three best possible solutions are. And you can come up with a sort of pros and cons of why you're making the recommendation of which one you would pick. It is a great tool for that. It helps, it adds, and it can boost your speed in terms of doing that. And finally, number 4, you can use it as a learning tool. If I come across something that I'm not that familiar with, I typically, I'll do my Google searches, I'll do my Reddit searches, and I will sit there and go through it. And then based on my own knowledge that I've got, I will then turn around and say, okay, based on all of this, I will put it into AI and say, okay, tell me a little bit more about this. Get me up to speed. I want to go from a novice's understanding of this, because I'm not an SME or a subject matter expert in everything. I will say, help me act as my subject matter expert, or my SME, a SME. Show me, what I need to know to take my knowledge from novice to, say, intermediate. So it is a great learning tool. I mean, there are other things, but again, these two short little lists will at least give you an idea why AI needs you and why you need AI. If you're interested in learning about this information and more, if you're interested in personal and professional development, if you're interested in getting the knowledge and skills of a degree holder without having to go for that degree, and more importantly, and most importantly, the ability to apply it to get deliverables that actually create real world results, which at the end of the day, that's all anyone cares about, please visit myforduniversity.com. Check us out. We believe in learning it fast and applying it faster. We'll see you there. Thank you.